To chime in, I think what this illustrates is, the importance of having everyone here today is that privacy often isn't seen as the same level of requirement as, is it cost effective? Is it efficient? Does it get the job done? And having everyone here, essentially what we need to do is early on say, here's what we need to keep even the same level of privacy that we have with paper systems or with the systems we take for granted. And the irony of all of this is that often if it's not built in, if we start from the get-go and build in privacy, it's much easier than if 5 years down the road or even 6 months down the road something happens, the data leaks, there's this huge problem, they realize, oh, we have to fix it. That costs a lot of money. Even worse is what happens if you wait until it hits the courts. Then actually you have people harmed. So it's really important to recognize how valuable it is if you can get the privacy protections in at the onset.
Okay.
To, what happens if you do something like online services all the time? You say, oh, this privacy policy, okay, I think I'd be okay with this. And of course it says in there it may change at any time. And that company gets bought up by a much larger software company or so on, whose privacy policies you absolutely hate. And if you've already given the data up and that service shifts ownership, it can shift terms. So it's something, it's something to be aware of, that even though when you sign up and you like it, it's not always going to stay that way. And so just to be mindful.
So now the other flip side of the coin here is what can we do to protect ourselves right now?
I'll jump in. I'm not shy. And this is really something of being vigilant. I think that to the extent each of you in your schools, in your neighborhoods, at a very local level, you're going to be exposed to new programs, new policies that most people don't know about. And a lot of the things we've heard, like from RFID and school cards to library filtering, that comes from your local community. So as somebody who works on these issues, we always need to hear from our members to know what's going on. So the first thing I would ask for is for folks to be vigilant and let the ACLU know when something comes up.